Bop, 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 bop. There we go. Yeah, we live. We live, folks. Bop, bop. Ba-da-da-da. Unfiltered ADHD. Get ready for that. All right. Oh, kind of cool for the head pats. Yeah. Should be a way to do head pats, right? No, not that one. Yeah. 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 Okay. We'll just leave that there for a little bit. There'd be a way to like toggle it, right? I've never done one of these. The head back off me off guard. It's the first time I've done it. I know there's a way to like toggle it. I don't think I have that set to a toggle. No, that's for scenes. We get Eepy's Virgil. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a Google it real quick. Nothing immediately that pops up. Yeah, I'll figure it out later. In the meantime, okay, we've got that one. Hang on. How do you remove it? Select. There we go. And then we select that one. Okay. Well, we know how to put headbats on. That's what's important. We'll worry about putting it on toggle some other time. In the meantime, we are going to start reading an old comic I used to read ages and ages ago, back in the old days of Tumblr, when I was writing my reviews. Yeah, it's been a good age since I read this one. Yeah. There we go. I almost forgot about that. So let's go ahead and get this pinned, because I almost forgot about that. Do that. There we go. There's the pinned message, so peeps can take a read while we read. And we will switch on over, bring out my handy dandy tome of books and stories, and we shall dive in. Oceanfalls. Young boy. Or someone. Not sure if it's a boy. I don't remember how this person identified their character. But we can close that and enlarge. Enhance. Enhance. And we begin. Boop. Boop. Link Brewery, welcome on in. Howdy, howdy. Please enjoy your stay, if indeed you do. Back ads, back ye foul beasts. I have snoozed the ads for another time, though we will have to have 3 minutes of ads at some point. I apologize for that. You wake up in an unfamiliar place. It seems you lost your way in this dead forest. You also think you hit your head pretty hard. You can't seem to remember anything about yourself, not even your name. You're pretty sure you have a name, but it's slipping from your mind. Are you going insane? Probably. But nonetheless, you figure you will try to retain some of your lost sanity and remember at least a few details about yourself. What was your name again? Good says hi. Hey, Good. Welcome on in. Please make yourselves at home. The archive is always grateful for more guests. Link. Link. Yeah? It's a visual joke, so you'll have to be reading the comic or looking at it. Why would you have an admittedly really cool name like Link? And anyway, you're sure this name sounds more like a monster's name than a human's? In case it wasn't obvious, you're a human. You don't have horns or red eyes like monsters do. You must have hit your head real hard if you forgot what species you are. Let's try this name thing again. All the wrong names. Lonk from Pennsylvania, Ed, Gash, Andre, Ocean Boy, Plonk, Marin, Flick. You were suddenly assaulted by all of the wrong names, all of them at once. Dear God, no. Hell no. The naming prompt simply cannot handle this much wrongness. Nino. Okay, that one's right. You think. That is your name. Probably. You're not sure, but you will accept it. It sounds right. Take a much-needed moment to recover from all that previous naming mess. We're good at making pancakes for dinner, so we'll be kind of lurking. Oh, hell yeah. Pancakes for dinner, breakfast for dinner. That's the highlight of life. You live in that high life. Like, holy shit. That's the good shit. Your name is Nino. You came here to achieve something, but you don't exactly remember what it was. Now that that's out of the way, you get up and survey your surroundings. This place is very dark. It is also unusually cold. It's probably nighttime right now,
but you can't really tell since neither the moon nor the sun are visible here. You can hear the weird scratching sounds up ahead, which you guess are probably some wild animals or banished monsters. Conclusion? This forest is fucking creepy. What will you do? You know, climb tree and look around. Climb tree and look around. You do so. In your current location, there's nothing around you other than dead trees. The only path you could go down is directly in front of you. The path is very dark, but you think you can see an exit. You can hear that god-awful scratching noise you mentioned earlier coming from there. There's also a small, faint light on the ground up ahead. Open inventory. Boink. Right hand, left hand. Inventory. Items stored in inventory. Sword and thingamajig. View description, use equip item. You open up your inventory. You have little to nothing in there. As the options below state, you can view an item's description or equip/use the item. You can have up to 2 items readily available at once. One in your... Okay, so we've got ads incoming in 3 minutes. You can have up to 2 items readily available at once. One in your right hand, and the other to your left, set to your left. You'd better prepare yourself well for any random encounters in this area. Examine sparkly orb. I'm going to ponder the orb. Alright, but this is not an orb. This is your special ability, which you have creatively dubbed the Healing Hands. Wah. Every person has one ability tied to their very existence, and yours is the ability to heal wounds. As handy as it is, you'd rather have something else, something cooler, like fire breathing, or maybe laser eyes. Wow, that would be so cool. Nobody gets to choose their ability, sadly, so you're stuck with this lame thing. Check that sword out. Check that sword out. One-handed sword, combat tool, attack, strike, low attack, stab, high attack, critical hit. Dice, special attack, needs charging, question mark. This is your good old weapon of choice. You're pretty good at sword fighting. Swords are the best. There are different kinds of attacks that you are able to use, ranging from the least to the most lethal. As you progress, you will unlock better and stronger attacks. Equip sword to right hand and glowing orb to your left. You are right-handed, so you obviously set your sword to your right hand. Your heel goes in the other hand. Now you are armed to the teeth and ready for combat. There's no chance anything bad will happen to you anytime soon. Fall from the tree. Bonk. Damn it. Okay. You're going to suffer some serious brain damage if you don't stop falling and hitting your head like this. Scratching noise suddenly stops. Healing hands. Who needs cool powers? Yeah, so cool powers can be cool. Guess it depends on your situation. I'm a lich, and in the archive, I have access to pretty much every magic in the multiverse. So get me out of the archive, though, and that's when things get tricky. Look and listen carefully before heading out. Okay, 30 seconds. You don't hear anything. It is so unsettlingly quiet. Even the scratching was better than this. You think you can see a pair of red eyes. That means... I'm a ghoul. I just vibe here, haunting people and eat bodies. Valid. God, there's a monster! Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ads will be starting. At least they should be. I should get a pop-up about ads. Hang on.
Unless the heads just decided not to play. Like they should have. Testing, come on. I don't want to start reading and it suddenly interrupt me. There they are. I'm just me. Aw. Isn't that what we all are at the end of the day, Virgil? We are us. Nobody else. Alright. We have paused. Did I add this? No, I did not. I know there's a way to, like, do a thing. Oh well. Alrighty. While we wait for the ads, we'll just repost all of the socials. Okay, 40 seconds left. There we go. And we're back. Ads done. Oh god. There's a monster. You know, follow the path. You do so reluctantly. Very reluctantly. You don't want to fight whatever thing that monster is. To be honest, you've never seen a monster before. What everybody says about them is scary enough as it is. You stop in your tracks for a minute. The fear is paralyzing. Will you really proceed? You know, call out confidently to the monster. The monster doesn't seem to hear you. It looks gravely injured. It's just scratching at itself. It starts scratching its face, neck, skin. Scratching and scratching, like it wants to peel its skin off. Slowly losing what was once a human form. This is the fate of weak monsters. They are banished from their homes and forced to transform into terrible beasts. It doesn't even look like it wants to fight. In order to go but forward, prepare for battle. You encounter the banished monster. It's scratching, combat, diplomacy, stealth. You engage the monster in battle. The battle screen provides you with 3 starting options:
combat, diplomacy, and stealth. What will you do? Nino, engage diplomacy with the poor thing. The screams fill the void. The banished monster is writhing. You decide to be diplomatic. You talk with the banished monster, asking it what's wrong. It stops scratching and stares at you. It seems hopeful. You know, looks like they could really use a friend. See if you can converse with them. You keep following the choice of diplomacy. You ask if it wants to be your friend. It shakes for a moment. Then it starts crying. Banished monster is asking for help. Will you keep following diplomacy? Or you try another option? Stealth has 2 sub-choices. Flee and end fight. Combat has 2 sub-choices. Attack and defend. Diplomacy has only 1 option. Talk. What will you do? Ask why it's crying. You chose to keep talking. No longer feeling any fear, you settle down next to the banished monster. Tell it everything will be okay, and then ask it why it's crying. It starts carving something on the ground with one of its claws. Portrait of a person you don't recognize. Nino, ask what you can do for it. It's crying, looks at your hands, doesn't answer, it just stares at you. See if you can heal it with your ability. You don't care how dangerous it may be for humans to help a monster. This poor thing doesn't deserve to suffer any longer. You tell it again that everything will be alright. I'm back with pancakes. Welcome back, and welcome pancakes. Num 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 num. Use healing hands, type remedy on the monster. You've tried, and you never lied when you said you wanted to be friends. Battle over. Gained +1 diplomacy experience. Lost 1 remedy. 0 remedy remaining. The banished monster is placated. You successfully end the battle. You gain some experience in diplomacy. You lose 1 remedy in the process. The banished monster is reformed and healed. Nino, ask her how she feels. Hi. So how do you feel? Ask her her name. Feeling alive. That's great. I'm Nino. What's your name? Name is 5. 5 is a signed number. It's great to meet you, 5. So, are you lost here, like me? Lost. 5 thinks. Yes. You know where your home is? Home. She's quite young, and appears to have trouble communicating her thoughts and understanding you. She seems like she's faced a lot of hardships. Well, even if she might not fully understand, you'll try your best to explain the concept. Perhaps a drawing could help.
That reminds me of one of my favorite Magic the Gathering cards flavor text. It was, what was it called? Hang on, let me pull it up. It was such a good flavor text too. Here we go. It's Ogre Resistor from Mirrodin Besieged. And the flavor text, he didn't have a word for home, but he knew it was something to be defended. And then he has a sequel card. Resistor. Da. Like, I know he was in March of the Machines. There he is. Yeah, he's the Resistance Sky Warden, and his sequel text is, when the Volshock taught him the word for home, he knew it was what he had been fighting for. Ugh. God, I love that. That's the shit. That's the good shit, in my opinion. Alrighty, back to the story.
Hey, don't worry if you don't understand. Here, I'll show you. A home is where you belong. It's where you live. Well, okay, my drawing looks crappy, but ignore that. So, do you know where your home is? Or like, where you're supposed to return? Oh, I've knows. 5 members. When unit is lost, unit go back to lab.
Lab?
Yes, lab is home. 5 draws you a sketchy picture of something, someone. Although it is very adorable, it just raises more and more questions. You have so many questions, but don't want to ask too much. You don't want to overwhelm her, especially not after all of what happened before. On the bright side, though, she's slowly seeming more energetic and less scared than before. You hope she's warming up to you well. You know, so who's your friend? So, who's this person? Your friend? Friend! This is friend. Friend, take care of 5. Friend also is guard. Friend, guard of Prince. Wait, whoa, you mean he's a royal guard? Yes, friend is amazing. But Prince make friend banish 5.
Oh.
Prince is bad. Prince is bad. 5 is a failure. 5 transform to be useful. 5 doesn't want transformation. That's nonsense. You're not a failure. And hey, listen, you're safe now. You won't transform. I promise. No transform? Yes, it's a promise. Jeez, monsters are pretty cruel to punish you just for being weak. I can help you find your friend. You want to find him, don't you? Yes. 5 wants friend. No. Find friend? Sure. Heck, we'll do it together. I'm not about to leave a friend alone. Nino is a friend? Yeah. See, you're not alone. You have me. You can even call me friend if you want. Like how you call your other friend. No. What? Nino is Nino. Friend is friend. Oh. Oh, wait. Okay. I guess I'm a friend, but not the friend. Yes, Nino must understand.
Well, whatever suits you, I guess, 5. Nino, 5 is no name. Brainstorm a new one for the young lady. Hey, calling you 5 feels sort of weird.
Why? 5 is 5's name.
It's more like a number and less like a name. Okay, how about this? 5's not a good name, don't you think so? So instead, let's think up a new name for you.
New name?
Yes, it'll be something great. How about... Your conversation is interrupted by the sounds of rumbling coming deep from the forest. Okay, so it's... Okay, let me do a quick adjusting. Here we go. There we are. Readjusting. Complete. Haha. Both you and 5 are in no condition for any encounters. You yourself haven't eaten in a long time. You feel sleepy, and now you're low on heal to boot. 5 looks somewhat tired too. It's impressive how energetic she's starting to sound despite that, really. You're going to have to exit the forest if you want to stay alive. Whoop. Ugh, pardon me. Maybe we'll think of a good name later, 5. Let's get out of here first.
Forest. Scary.
Don't worry. I'll get you to safety in no time. Then we can find your friend.
Find friend?
Yeah. You know, well, nothing to do but continue onward. 5 will always follow behind you from now on. You go through the only path forward, but you stop once you reach that strange light on the ground. It appears to be a lantern, lit by a small firefly. It's providing the light in this area. Take the lantern, yes or no? Ugh, there we go. Adjusting my seat. I should probably reorient my monitors and stuff, just to make some room. Yeah, I'll do that later. Yeah. There we go. There we are. Inspect the lantern first, since it's just here in this spooky forest for no good reason. Used to light a dark area. Firefly, weak light. Will be alive for 2 more days. Fire, medium light. You don't have any fire. Coal fuel, strong light. You don't have any coal fuel. Golden firefly. Question marks. Yeah, you don't know how a lantern could be harmful, but you suppose you should be absolutely sure it's safe before taking it along with you in 5. And as it turns out, it's very safe. Just a good old-fashioned lantern. I wonder who it belongs to. Oh well, doesn't matter. It's yours now. The lantern is lit by a small firefly. The firefly will die after 2 days, and if that happens, you'll have to find another fueling substitute. You know, take that bad boy of a lantern. It's always better to see in the dark. The lantern is now in your left hand. Your heal is set back to your inventory. 5 probably feels safer with a light source around her now. You proceed to the path, and this leads you into a new part of the forest area. The voices of wild animals fill the place. The hollow, faint sounds of wolves howling can be heard. 5 clings to you for safety. Nino, give 5 a reassuring smile before continuing. You give her a smile and let her know that everything will be alright.
You also let her hold your hand instead of clinging onto your clothes. She obliges happily and doesn't look afraid at all now. Wow, holding your hand really that reassuring? Only she knows the answer. Nino, can you check 5 status? Check party member, swap wording. You click around the menu looking for a status check option and whoa, what's this? Party members? What? There's 3 empty slots? Doesn't look like 5 is an acceptable party member. Rather, she is just a companion of yours. You can only take the status of your party members, and you currently have none. Oh wow, the pressure's on now. Do you really have to find 3 more members? Jeez. What's the party's occasion anyway? Is it someone's birthday? So many questions. You get the feeling that you shouldn't be seeing this yet. You finally decide to stop messing around with a menu. This is no time for such shenanigans. You will need to find an exit. The faster you get out of this forest, the better. There are 3 visible paths in front of you. Which one to choose? Nino, take the right-hand path. You find a small, isolated area. Kind of foggy in here. Inspect footprints. Footprints. They are not humans or monsters, as far as you know. They seem more beastly. Perhaps they belong to a creature of the forest. Many creatures and wild animals roam this dark forest. This is the only place they can live in, seeing as they can't handle any light. You know, what's that box over there? Can you open it? You remove the wood paneling from the top with ease. You know, look inside. As you prepare to peer into the box, you wonder what sort of insane loot is stashed in here. Usually in adventures, heroes find cool treasure, cool treasure chest. This box probably holds great treasure. Well, okay, a wooden box is not as cool as a chest, but it'll suffice. You'll probably find something really cool in here, and what kinds of magnificent treasure does this box hold, you wonder? Oh, I can't stand the suspense. Cut to the chase, end the suspense, what's in the box? Shit's mine, so get lost, you fucking kleptomaniac sucker. Okay. You're greeted by an unpleasant note, written in some rather strong language. You're a little insulted. Vent your rage on the crate, and swear vengeance on this K person. You make it your new personal quest to make this K person pay. Who do they think they are, calling a who do they think they're calling a kleptomaniac? What an asshole. Kick the crate in frustration. It grants you +1 stupidity point. I was intrigued by your behavior. +1 curiosity point. You know, it's clearly some sort of trick. Turn the note around. Sorry about that. T. You turn it over. Nope, no tricks here. This time it's more like an apology note. And not quite as unpleasant as before. The tone and writing style seem radically different and less douchey sounding. Okay, you're done here. This is stupid. You think you've done everything you could here, since there's no other way than the one you came from. You decide to return back to where you started. You stash the unpleasant/apologetic note in your inventory. 2 unexplored paths sit ahead of you. One at the top, and the other is directly below it. The top path seems longer than the other. Now where to go? Listen for the wolf howl again. Choose the path furthest away from it. If your hearing is to be trusted, howls seem to be coming from the upper path. You go through the bottom path. You're quickly met with a dead end. Something shimmers in the distance. You know, plunder that sweet loot. Oh boy, is this more treasure? God, you hope it's something cool. You know, look at the shimmering things. Are those flowers? What the? It's just some yellow flowers. You got excited over nothing. Oh, this adventure off to a great start. Oh boy, you really want to kick something now. Wow. Wait, hold that thought. The flowers are weirdly resonating with your presence. Poke the flowers. They could have radiation.
Radiation? Does that happen to flowers?
You're no scientist. They glow a strange green color. The atmosphere feels somehow familiar? We need to conduct further investigation on this matter, regardless of the fact that the flowers may or may not be radiated.
I think that should be irradiated.
See how your healing hands interact with the flowers. Well, their glow is sort of similar to your ability. Surely a single poke couldn't hurt, right? They're just flowers. The flowers glow in unison with your healing hands. This feels very familiar. Past memory is recalled. Perhaps this is just another mere haze. Vivid recollection flashes through your head. Nino? What? Oh, 5. Nino, feeling bad? Oh, no. It was nothing. Nino didn't answer. 5 tried to get attention. For a very long time. A lot. Nino really feeling okay? Oh, wow. Was I really that spaced out? Sorry. But really, everything is alright. Promise? Yeah. Promise. You notice something happening to the flowers. Their glow fades away. Felt something change in your inventory? You've gained back 1 remedy. Healing Touch, restore 5 HP. Remedy, restore 10 HP. Doctor, restore 20. 0 left. Pocket the flowers for later consumption. Who the heck eats flowers? Not you, as far as you know. 5 looks very worried. You need to ease her mind. You think you have an idea? Hey 5, I have something for you. Do you like presents? Present? Present for 5? Hold on. Take the flowers and make for 5 a flower crown. There we go. 3 flowers isn't enough for a crown. Sorry. Make you a better one if we find more. 5. Embrace Nino. Show him how grateful you are for being your friend. Present! 5 loves present. 5 loves Nino. You're choking me. It's just some flowers. Oh boy, you are assaulting me with hugs now. Present! Best present! More hug! Aw. This enough hug? Yes! 5 is now done. Your hugs are dangerously too affectionate. Ooh. 5's old flower crown goes in your inventory. Those flowers are withered, but they still hold their captivating violet color. I wonder where she got them. They don't seem to grow around here. But this is no time for such thoughts. Ready your sword. Oh, head pats. Let's get them head pats. Yeah. Wow. There we go. You can move, rotate, pin an item to the Live 2D model, just drop it on there. Double tap the item to lock it in place. You can lock items in the main menu afterwards. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so just leave it right there. Oh. There we are. Thank you for the head pats. We'll just leave those there for a bit. And then we will retweet the socials.
Whoop. There we go.
Safety is the priority here. You make sure your sword is ready by your side. You and Five prepare yourselves for the last path. Time to head down the last unexplored path. The shadow of the trees looms over you, obscuring the view. Oh, I should probably adjust my chair again.
Comic, Good was right. Your voice is so smooth. Oh, thank you. I guess it's just a lot of practice. And just being a voice actor is one of those things I've always wanted to have my hand at, and I've just been working at it. So thank you so much. I'm just noticing that message. But this time, you are not alone. S. Wonder what S means. Explore the path. Oh. We get some... I believe this is going to have audio, yeah. So let's pause the music here. And begin. You can hear a howling noise. You need to get out of here fast. Move with the WASD keys and examine your surroundings with the spacebar. Press E to open your inventory. This is the path you came from. You're not going back there. There we go. That's much better. It's a sign. It reads, "Visit Red's Inn. A great stay is a guarantee. It's so comfortable you will not want to leave. Ever. Visit Red's Inn." You don't think you'll visit Red's Inn? It's a dead end. A sign for directions. Right dead end, left dead end, down dead end. Probably. Upwards Red Tulip Town. Oh boy. Dead end. Ooh. Okay, that's the Reds Inn. Dead end. All that trouble for a dead end. This is really tiring you out. Okay, there's that. And then that's that. I guess that's it. The howling is coming from this direction. This is the right way. You end the game? Continue? No. Okay. So we can explore a bit more. Okay. That is a dead end. This is nothing. This is nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. That leads there. This is nothing. That's nothing. That's a dead end. That's red's in. That's a dead end. That's a dead end. That's the way we came from, I suppose. Okay, so there's nothing really here that we can do, I guess. That's disappointing. You'd expect there to be more. Oh. God only knows you need to get out of here fast. Oh, did it start over? I guess it did. I guess it does. It just starts over. Yeah, we'll just continue on, I suppose. Okay, and that's it. Go down the vaguely yellow brick road. After wandering around for a while, you think you've found what's pretty much the only way out of here. The howling is coming from this direction. You keep walking, but the brick road abruptly ends. Progress is quickly halted as the howling grows closer. A nefarious wild beast lurks deep in the shadows ahead. Will you confront it? Proceed cautiously. We could probably turn our music back on. Right, we need to be stealthy and avoid any combat if possible. The wild beast keeps roaring, but it doesn't seem to have noticed your presence yet. I'll back at it. Inhale. No, what do you think you're trying to do here? What you need to do is be more stealthy, not have a screaming contest with the beast. You mustn't alert it to your location. Provoking the wild beast is the last thing you want. Rawr! 5 kindly lets out a mighty adorable roar on your behalf to establish courageousness and successfully provoke the wild beast. Plus 5,000 stupidity points. Roaring grows closer as the beast approaches. That was not a good idea. Wow. That's funny. I like that. That's hilarious. Hey, retwatting the silsils. Roll quickly. Okay. We'll come back to that later. Here we go. That's all set up. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. Okay, so we should be good on that front. And I think that's enough of the head pats for now. There we go. Can always be redeemed later. 5, take the lantern and go hide.
But what about Nino?
I'm going to deal with this beast. You go and hide somewhere in the trees. I know you want to help, but it's too dangerous for you.
But will Nino be fine?
Hey, you don't have to worry about me. I'll be fine. Just one beast anyway. It'll be a breeze.
Okay. But Nino must be careful.
Of course. Don't worry. You'll be fine as long as you're safe. Stab wild beast in snout to establish dominance. Whoa there! Hold your horses. You haven't even engaged the beast in battle yet. But nonetheless, you will prepare your sword by your side for stabbing purposes. 5 takes the lantern and hides. The area is a bit darker now, but you can still see the beast approaching. Prepare to fight. You encounter the wild beast. It's howling. Combat, diplomacy, or stealth. You engage the beast in battle. Once again, 3 starting options are displayed. Combat, diplomacy, and stealth. What will you do? Try diplomacy. You choose diplomacy. Talk. You're not sure if the wild beast is able to understand what you say, but you will still attempt talking to it. You go up to the beast and give it a friendly greeting. It responds with a friendly howl greeting. Okay, maybe friendly is not a good way to describe it. Hostile would be more fitting. The beast gnashes its claws at you, and gnashes its claws at and strikes at you. So wait, you managed to dodge just in the nick of time. Friendly definitely isn't the appropriate word here. The beast doesn't trust you enough to listen to your greetings. Not that it can understand you in the first place. It almost looks scared. Kindness is key. Pet the doggy. You try, but it won't let you get close enough to pet it. Put your sword away and be inviting. Probably just trying to defend itself. You put your could be afraid of being harmed. Perhaps if you show that there's nothing to fear, it'll calm down? It's definitely worth a shot. Put away your sword and get ready to draw it in case of attack. Boop. You drop your sword close by on the ground. In the worst case scenario, you can just grab it quickly and defend yourself. Beast stops howling. Put your arms up. Show the ghosted dog it has nothing to fear from you. You give it the most friendliest, silly-looking waving gesture and step away from your sword. See? You're completely harmless and trustworthy. Got nothing to fear now. Beast stops cowering. Pet it. Good dog. Best friend. Now that the beast seems no longer scared, you attempt the most obvious next course of action. Petting it. You give a friendly beckon to the ghost dog. Woof! Dog! It complies with a friendly hug. Perhaps way too friendly. Ow. Ow. It's too over-friendly. Gosh, what a silly doggy. Ouch. Over-friendly definitely is the most appropriate word here. Battle over. Gained +3 diplomacy experience. Got achievement, the Dog Whisperer. The wild beast is contented. You successfully end the battle, earning a new achievement for your efforts in the process, the Dog Whisperer. You've got, not quite sure if achievements are tangible things. Best not to think too much about it. 5 and the ghost dog are both being excitedly silly. Check the ghost dog's stats. It might need healing. Dog! You cannot check its stats, but just by observing it, you can tell that the ghost dog is in peak condition. It's not wounded at all, and is not in any need of healing. Is ghost dog a member of your party now? Party members. Check your party members. Swap order. You try to add the ghost dog as a new party member. Party handling screen rudely scoffs at you.
Are you stupid? Ghost dog doesn't match any of the three mysterious silhouettes. Not even humanoid, for starters. This party thing is confusing as hell. Careful about putting the sword away. Ghost dog might get scared again. It'll probably be fine if you just pick it straight up to your inventory. The ghost dog is distracted with 5 right now anyway. Since 5 seems very fond of the ghost dog, you decide you will adopt and take the doggy with you on your journey. The more the merrier. Rename ghost dog and continue on. Before heading to the new path, you realize the ghost dog isn't a very creative name. You gotta name it something else, something great. Even if I think about this for a moment. How about Ludwig? 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 Where did you go? Ludwig, come out. It's me. Just where exactly did that silly old dog wander off to this time? Mysterious Archer, check your inventory for ghost sausages. Bop. You do not own such a thing because Ludwig doesn't need food. Ghost dogs do not have a need for sustenance of any kind. That aside, your inventory is quite barren. All that you currently have with you is your bow and your humble supply of arrows. You never planned on staying out for so long, so you didn't take much with you. Ludwig, hear the girl, run after the voice. Then 5, run after Ludwig, and then Nina, run after 5. But they were already gone. Let's go, Ludwig. How could you be so careless? How could you lose your precious companion? Oh, sweet precious Ludwig Grimm von Phantom Hound. The Phantom Hound is probably wandering all alone right now. You can't even begin to imagine how scared and lonely he must be. Just how did this whole debacle happen? Come on, you already know how. It's obvious, really. You zoned out, like you always do. We were just going for a short walk to see the eclipse. A rare moment in which the crescent is visible through the barrier. It was supposed to be a quick detour before you and Ludwig got back to the town. But you were so enamored by the eclipse, you never noticed when he left your side. However, you are not to blame. The nightlights are quite captivating. Mysterious Archer Girl used the secret super sensitive Grim Dog harmonica to call back Ludwig. You just saw your inventory. No, you just saw her inventory. She hasn't got anything like that. These names are getting kind of redundant. Just because you have a bow doesn't mean your name is Archer Girl, or that your name would be Blonde Girl because your hair happens to be blonde. You do have an actual name. It's a very good one too, and that name is Arya Elwyn. It's a nice name. Now that formalities and introductions are out of the way, you survey your current location. We're looking for Ludwig, your precious companion, and you ended up here. The eclipse ended long ago, too. You need to return home to your town soon. Staying alone in the forest of illusions is a bad idea. But before that, most importantly, you must find Ludwig. The animal will not be happy if it's not with you. And if it's not happy, then you will not be happy either. Now where to look? Arya, this looks like a situation for your awfully convenient special ability. Why didn't you think of this before? Oh, of course, your Mirage ability. The ability which has helped you hide your identity for so long. Without it, you would have been dead long ago. By using it, you're able to change your appearance to anything just by thinking of it. This allowed you to live safely between monsters for a long time. Monsters hate humans, but because you didn't appear as one, they've accepted you. This ability is the most useful thing in your life. Hello, I am a monster. Okay, welcome to Monster Town. Red eyes plus horn. Except that right now, your ability couldn't be more useless. How is disguising your appearance going to help you find Ludwig? Sure, Mirage is good for blending in, plus it lacks a physical form, which makes it easy to use and hide. But it's still not going to be useful anytime soon in this scenario. If only you could do something about this. If only you weren't so useless. Oh, poor sweet Ludwig. How could your master and friend let something like this happen? Just where could he be? You'll be safe, even if he's lost deep in the dangerous forest, all alone, very dead bark. Onwards, trusty steed. Woof, woof, yay! Oh, are you kidding? There's no way he's safe. Oh God, what if he got hurt? What if he's dead? Ludwig definitely isn't safe or happy right now. Oh dear God, you got to find poor, precious Ludwig right away. Ah! Arya, maybe he went home. Animals are surprisingly good at navigation. Okay. Ooh, there's an idea. Perhaps he did. Ludwig was always a clever doggy, but either way, you've got to calm down and look for him. Panicking definitely isn't going to help. Where should you look, you wonder? Arya, go up and to the right. Arya, up and to the right seems like a good bet. Oh, of course, the path you came from. Perhaps Ludwig really did return to the town. Hope he did. Arya, hug a tree and wait for Ludwig to find you. That would be stupid. I would, but you will still look for him. Waiting around isn't going to help. Sounds like there's somebody up ahead. Are the town's locals, perhaps? You enter the path. Huh. Looks like nobody was here. False alarm? Wait. Are those? Look for any strange footprints / track marks. Footprints! Ludwig definitely was here. Maybe he really did return to town after all. The footprints lead further towards it. You've got to search for him, though. You've got to search for him there. Thank God you have your mirage ability handy. If you were to enter town without appearing as a monster, who knows what the locals would do to you? Something along the lines of heroic murder in the name of the prince, probably. Well, run after the prince. Do it now. Patience. You will definitely follow the prince. But as you said, it'd be crazy to march into the village head first with your human appearance. Proper disguise must be applied first. Enjoying the ride? Yes. Good to know. Ludwig seems happy too. Where is Nino going to now? I think this path leads into the Red Tulip town. Weird name, but we're going there. Hopefully they'll be welcoming. Really need to eat something. Can't even remember the last time I ate. Ive is hungry too. Sure there'll be something there. Maybe some shops? I think there's an inn too. Road is really long though. Bear with it a little more, Five. Get there soon. Ive must be patient. Ask Five what she knows about the village. Say, do you know anything about the town? Or monsters themselves? I don't know much about what they look like. Oh, Five knows. Monsters not friends with human. Monster must hate human. It's very important rule. Must follow. Oh, but Five loves human. Five different from other monsters. Monsters really mean to human. Yikes. Maybe we shouldn't enter the village so quickly. Hive thinks Nino tried to talk to Monster. Monster must understand. Nino, not a bad human. Oh. Should I try to explain the situation? I don't know how, but I don't know how I'll explain it. I don't remember how I left my world, or how I ended up here. Nino come from human world? Yeah. Oh! Does Nino think human world nice? I don't really know. The world is a lot brighter than this one. It had more advanced technology. I think. I don't remember much of it. Human world is fun. Not really, actually. The human prince is really strict. He makes lots of laws and rules. Anyone who's not a stickler for that stuff had a hard time there. Oh. Sorry, I'm kind of rambling here. In any case, I don't think I can explain the situation to the townspeople, so I can't really talk to them. For now, let's be careful and not let any monsters see us. Sure, we'll figure something out later. Arya, follow the prince already! You are following the prince! All this running is really tiring you out, but you must find Ludwig. You think you can see something ahead. Oh, there, that's him. Oh, you're sure of it. You recognize that floaty, ghostly figure anywhere. There's Ludwig and there's somebody else. Oh, you suddenly notice that somebody is behind you. That's a human boy. You haven't seen another human in a very, very, very long time. You wonder who he is and what he's doing here. How did he enter through the barrier? Why does he have Ludwig? Must have saved him from some sort of danger. He's probably a very friendly individual if Ludwig trusts him. There's only one logical thing to do. Befriend him? That's a freaking monster. Are you kidding? Monster already found you? Right after you said you will be careful and not let them find you too. What is this, some sort of ironic sitcom thing? Oh, but you will not have any of that shit. We'll certainly not let any monsters get you. There's like one logical thing to do here. Run the hell away. Hi, wait, what are you doing? Run away with Ludwig. Don't let her take your new doggy. Why are you running? Get the hell away from me, you monster. You want to catch us, huh? Bad chance. This bird's gotta fly. But no, wait, where are you taking Ludwig? 5, Ludwig, onward to safety. Stop running. Boof. Things aren't going like anyone's hoped. Well, definitely not like you hoped. At least that's what matters. Wait, why is he taking Ludwig with him? Move the disguise and try to catch up with them. Call out to Ludwig. He should recognize you. Arya. Oh, wait, look, I'm human too. Can't hear you over the sound of us getting away safely. No, wait. Ludwig, come on, it's me. Bark. Stop running, please. Arya, run after them. Stop following us. Stop shouting. What do you want? Give me Ludwig back and also stop running. Brr. How do you know his name? You clearly have an ulterior motive here. I am onto you. But no, he's my dog. I named him that. No, we found him. Isn't that right, 5? See what? I see nothing. Give me back my dog. Fuck off. Don't swear in front of the little kid. Shit, oh, hey, darn it. Stop swearing and stop running. Get the hell away from us and stop chasing us. Villagers, come check out all the noise and disturbance. Somebody certainly did overhear you. Guard work is such a burden nowadays, but when duty calls, it calls hard. You'll have to fulfill that duty whether you like it or not. Hopefully the pay at the end of the month will be worth the trouble. Monster can disguise itself as human. How terrifying. Keep running. Oh, I see your tricks. I'm on to you. What are you even talking about? Think you could fool me with that human-ish disguise, huh? That's not... What? Brr. See, I totally got you. You think your disguise can fool me? Think again, stupid. No, you're the one being stupid. No, shut up and leave us alone. No, I told you. It's not a disguise. It's... What I'm saying is, I'm really human. The hell is that thing up there? What? That, there, look up. What are you talking about? Look up. You do just that, and you see something. Something suspiciously red, sharp, and very pointy. Whatever it is, it's headed exactly towards your current location. Dodge! Scree! Shunk! Managed to stop just before the thing hits you. That was really, really close. Whoever threw this thing must have very good aim. Looks like a spear. I wonder who could be targeting you. Realize that the monster chasing after you is hot. Or you could dismiss attempting to follow with such a silly command. 5 brings your attention to something red, pointy, and also above you again. Look up again. Is that? Take a closer look. Yeah, that's another spear. A really fast spear. Oh dear God. All right, as a show of trustworthiness, shoot whatever it is in the sky with your bow so that anyone can't get hurt. Take Ludwig and the little kid and go hide. Wait, what? What are you doing? I'll buy you some time, so go! Hurry, get going. But what about you? That doesn't matter. Just trust me and do what I said. Fwang. Boof. Managed to hit the mark perfectly. The person who threw this must be coming here soon. You have to think of a plan. You have to do it fast. Disguise yourself as a tree? It's beyond your capabilities. You can't disguise yourself as an entirely different thing with a very different physical proportions than yours. That's more like transforming, which is a completely different ability altogether. Besides, you know who the person after the other human is, and she knows you. You won't have a problem if you just put your monster disguise back on. The real problem is the other. Oh. We will pause because ad break. Whoops. Waiting on the fucking timeline. Waiting for time to pass. Let's retweet the socials. Check everything over here. Almost done. 30 more seconds. We shall drink. Almost an hour and a half of streaming? Not bad, not bad. All right. Disguise yourself as a tree. But it's beyond your capabilities. You can't disguise yourself as an entirely different thing with very different physical proportions than yours. That's more like transforming, which is a completely different ability altogether. Besides, you know who the person after the other human is, and she knows you. You won't have a problem if you just put your monster disguise back on. The real problem is with the other human. Maybe if he just runs and hides somewhere. 5. Recognize that spear. You are now 5. 5 has no concept of anything called a spear in 5's life. All that 5 wants to do is play with the doggy. It seems like you have no business being 5 anymore. You know. Well, monster or not, he is actively protecting you from the threat of that mysterious spear person. You can probably trust her for now, at least. Instead, you do the more sensible thing and go back to being, you know. You admit you have overreacted early. You admit you may have overreacted earlier. But that's just because you were afraid for both your life and 5's. Clearly, it's completely reasonable and justified reaction that anyone who is in your situation would have. We will run and take 5 with you to safety. But you don't want to leave this lady all alone. That would be a very selfish thing to do. But, hey, I know you told me to hide, but what are you going to do all alone? I mean, I don't know who's coming after us, or what they're capable of. You seem to know this area better than we do. So wouldn't it be better if we stuck together instead? I think that's a good idea. My God, she seems way calmer than he was earlier. You haven't interacted with another human in a long time. In a long, long time. It's nice to have someone to trust you. Even though your current situation is a bit dire, can't help but feel a little bit of happiness. You gain plus 50 happiness points, which are probably useless and don't actually exist. Arya. Wait! What? Arya, take the fallen spears with you, but ensure they're not booby-trapped first. Why not? Looks pretty safe to you. It'll be the weirdest thing you'll ever do in your life. Join Nina. Boom. Red lady. Plunge from the skies dramatically. That's not your style. Prefer to be a bit more careful. A bit more stealthy, if you will. He took that spear you threw. That's, like, stealing, isn't it? You think stealing is probably 100% illegal. Probably. Continue throwing spears at the thieves' general direction. Try to goad them into an ambush. You would love to do that, but there's one small problem. You only have one spear in your hand right now. What do you think this is? Like a spear flea market or something similarly ridiculous? Well, actually it kind of is like that, but can't be asked to retrieve more spears right now. So the real problem is just your laziness. Not that you care anyway. And now that your targets have escaped, you'll have to search for them. Great. More work, as if you didn't really have enough of that, and then some more. Girl. Besides, stealing is totally illegal, and incarcerate those thieves. And by incarcerate, I mean fillet them with your spear. You guess stealing sounds like a pretty illegal thing to do. But you're not sure if the right punishment for stealing is murder, since that is more illegal. Seriously, murder's the most illegal thing you can think of. Shuffle, shuffle. Speaking of illegal things, the list is in need of updating. List of illegal fuck things. Fucking fuck things. Find the prince, childish, big no, humans, fire bad, murder, maybe, humans, time travel probably, stealing shit I guess. Perfect. Girl, throwing spears at people in the first place is not illegal? Of course it isn't, you dummy. You're guilty of not one, not two, but 3 things on your list of illegal things. Doing 3 crimes at the same time is very, very illegal and warrants immediate action. Be a girl. Go after the thieves. Oh yeah, you're heading to the town without your disguise. What are you doing? Nope, you got that backwards. You're not hiding in that area. That is opposite. You're now hiding in an area that is opposite ways from the town. Are you all right? Yeah. It's good to know. Hey, thanks for the help back there. Would have been history if it wasn't for your arrow. I did what I had to. Glad you and your friend didn't get hurt. You know, bonding time. I'm sorry about earlier. What do you mean? Kinda freaked out because I thought you were a monster. And I said some bad things. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Oh, don't worry, I understand. Most humans would probably have the same reaction. So, that monster appearance, was that your ability? Yes. It's kind of lame, but I can disguise myself like that. Nah, it can't be lamer than my ability. Nino and 5, introduce yourselves. I think we had a bad start back there, so let's start over from the beginning. I'm Arya Elwyn. I'm Nino, and this little one's 5. She seems to be fond of Ludwig. It's nice to meet you both. Nice to meet you too. Ludwig, be the good dog and lick your best friend. Ludwig, you silly dog. I'd be so worried, you know that? Arya, be thankful of Nino and 5 for taking care of Ludwig. So he really
is your dog.
Yep. I'd never run away like that again, Ludwig.
Well, sorry, I guess. Kinda stole him from you.
Oh, I guess so. But in retrospect, you kept him safe and protected him. I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry for making you worry about him.
It's fine. So, I want to ask what you're doing in the monsters world. I suppose you want to ask me the same, but...
Yeah, we don't have much time right now. We need to think of a plan. Nina, Arya, and Five. Make all the plans. All of them. We need to do something about whoever's after us.
Well, that person's a local guard around the village. If we can get past her, we'll reach the village safely.
Check inventory. Inventory check on everyone. Lantern, note, ability. Sword, flower crown. Arrows, bow, spear. You don't seem to have anything that might help. And neither does Arya. In fact, you seem to have a lot of useless stuff in your inventory right now. Don't even remember picking up half of it. I guess you're gonna have to make do with what you have. Make a Wile E. Coyote-esque trap, like digging a hole and covering it with leaves. Oh, I know!
You have a plan?
Yeah.
What is it?
Plans. Make them happen. Okay, what if we made a trap, like a big hole?
Wait, what?
Look, I'll show you. See, right here, where I'm standing.
I don't see anything.
No, I mean, this spot would be perfect for a trap.
And how would we make that?
Okay, we dig a huge hole, cover it with leaves and, like, sticks, and voila!
How will we dig a hole? With our hands?
Well, Ludwig can do it.
I don't think we have enough time to do all that.
No, it can work, see? Maybe you should ambush the spear thrower for a place to hide? Okay, you win. But I have another plan.
As long as it doesn't involve time-consuming steps.
Oh, it's easy stuff. You just hide and ambush the guard.
I don't think that's a good idea.
What? Why not?
It'd probably be really dangerous. You saw how fast she threw her spears at us before.
Oh. Well... God damn, these plans really wouldn't work, huh? I was so confident in them.
Well, I thought of a plan.
You did? Really?
Yep. You have to play along for it to work.
Plan involves you being bait, doesn't it? Play along. Sounds really fishy. You're gonna set me up as bait or something?
Oh, what? No. This plan is safe for both of us. We won't be in danger. I'm sure it'll work, so...
Oh, of course your plan would work, but mine wouldn't.
Are you mad?
No!
You're acting kind of childish right now. You didn't have to get so angry. It's just that your plans were...
Whatever, just tell me what you have planned. Like I have much of a choice here or anything.
Alright. Please just get up now.
You know, you don't have a lot of options, do you?
There we go. Thanks for cooperating with me for once.
Not sure if I like the way you worded that, but who cares? You're welcome.
Please don't be mad.
Whatever. Disguise Nino as another monster. What are you going to do now, anyway?
It's simple. I'm going to use my disguise on you. Don't move and stay relaxed.
Wait, what?
It'll be fine, just trust me.
What are you doing?
I just told you I'm using disguise on you. Stop fidgeting, you're making it harder to concentrate.
I'm not fidgeting.
Yes, you are fidgeting.
No, it's just... nothing, just hurry it up. Arya finally removes her hand from your forehead. That was extremely awkward. Well, awkward for you only, it seems. We're not sure what she exactly did there, but you hope it will work.
See, if you had stopped fidgeting around, I would have done way faster.
Who cares about that now? More importantly, are you sure this will work?
Well, like I said, you still have to play along.
Okay, what exactly do you mean by play
plan fail miserably. Funk. Stop right there, criminal scum! This was not part of the plan. Everyone put your hands up. Whoop. Quickly, yes. Look, nothing suspicious at all, just a group of monster friends doing monster things. No humans here, nope. Seems like you're the one willing to do this stupid gesture here. Maybe you should stop. I've clings to you for safety. You know, grab the spear to ensure that your foe does not retrieve it. Bop. Okay, of course, sure, why not? This is probably a very good idea. 5, intervene! Unfortunately, 5 is too scared to do anything but hide behind Nino for safety. Not that she would be able to do much to help in the first place. This is going to be one tricky situation. Red girl, nobody breaks the law on your watch. Confiscate the criminal's stolen goods. They pay their fine or it's off to jail. Nobody breaks the law. Not on my watch. Hey, no, we did nothing wrong. Can't just waltz in and I'll be confiscating your stolen goods. Pay your fine and it's off to jail. But we didn't steal anything. Actually... Oh, yeah. Oops. Oh, how'd these get in there? Psst. Hey, doesn't this mean you don't have a weapon to attack us with? Oh, right. Maybe this isn't totally hopeless then. Don't get ahead of yourselves. This is actually totally hopeless. Spoke too soon. Okay, maybe we did steal a thing. Maybe we did steal a thing. Notice the quotation marks that I just gestured with my hands. Because, you see, we can just give it back to you. This is what's called borrowing. That's not how it works. Hey, borrowing is perfectly legal. Might be a new concept for you. Don't worry, I totally understand. I'm on to you, suspicious human. Shit. Get away from Arya and turn yourself in quietly. It'll just make things easier for both of us. Diplomacy! What human? Who said anything about them? I'm not human. Cut the act. But hey, like I said before, we could just give you back the spears and pretend nothing happened. Nothing here happened. Does it look like there's an option in this situation? You sure being diplomatic is going to help in this situation at all? Get away from Arya. No Arya? That's beside the point. You're dangerous. You ought to be disposed of. Stop waving that spear in my face. Let me explain myself. You mean make more excuses for yourself? Excuses? No, Yeah, no, you're coming with me. Right now. Arya, intervene! No, you two, stop it! Arya, what? Arya? Make an excuse for Nino. Arya, explain what you're doing with this person. No, wait, you see, I'd introduce you to him. He's a friend of mine from the countryside. Yeah. I am? Wait, I am! Yeah, he is. Haha, you're a perfectly normal monster boy, not a human in disguise at all. Haha, you like monster stuff, like, monstering? Just a group of monster friends doing monster things, no humans here. Haha. How is she not convinced? How is she not convinced yet? You both have the horns and the eyes? Come on! These guys serious? They really think you'd fall for something like 5, intervene. Oh. My bad, Arya. Someone thought your friend was human. Amateur mistake. Haven't had this job for that long. Easy mistake. It's alright. Can't believe that worked. Anyway, you haven't introduced me to this person yet. Yeah, this is Kotori, a guard who works in this area. She and I are acquaintances. And Kotori, this is Nino, a friend of mine. Drop the formalities, just call me Tori. It's what everyone calls me, for short. Nice to meet you. Shake that hand now. Seems like you've got no choice now.
What are you waiting for? Shake it like your life depends on it, because it does.
I can only hope this will go well. Nice to meet you too. Diplomacy complete.
Battle over. Gain +3 diplomacy experience.
Looks like everything's good now. Hope it's all good, at least. The guard, Kotori, that's what she said her name was, right? Anyway, Kotori doesn't seem on the verge of ending your entire bloodline as opposed to how she was before. You gain +3 diplomacy points.
Pulls away.
So, now that formal greets are out of the way, Red Tulip Town's right up ahead. You need a quick rest. Red Tulip Town's right up ahead if you need a quick rest. You have Arya with you, so just let her show you around. Also, ask kindly for the spear that Nino has in his inventory back.
Give me back my shit. Both of you. Now.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, alright. Just having your spears was the thing that stopped being a thing or anything. Whoops. Sorry, I kinda forgot. Cut the sass and give them back. Shake hands, return spears, be the diplomat.
You and Arya quickly work it out and give Kotori her spears back, which she quickly stows into her inventory, not giving you a chance to peek at what's inside.
Are you even looking in there? Respect people's privacies next time, you creep. Nino, use the fact that you are no longer fearing for your life to check your party screen again. Ba-ba. You seize up the opportunity for a quick checkup. Seems like Arya's in your party now. Whatever that means. I don't even know what this party's for, but you hope you can invite all of your friends. You usually wonder who the other 2 slots are for. Or moving back on to the matter at hand. You have more important things to focus on right now.
Ask what a guy has to do to get a tour around here.
Anyway, I'm a busy person, so Red Tulip Town, huh? What a fantastic name. Probably poetic on some level or something. Show me around sometime?
Are you asking me out or something?
No. Why would you think so?
Told you before, you have Arya with you. You can just show you around. Let's see why I'd have to help with that.
Oh.
Dumbass. Don't interrupt people like that again.
Ori, that's kinda harsh.
As I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted.
Sorry.
I'm busy, so I'll let you be on your way.
Are you still on watch around here?
Yeah, I haven't finished everything this area yet.
Seems like things have been rough since the other guard got moved. I'm busy all the time nowadays.
Yeah, well, I'm in charge of the whole place all by myself now.
That sounds like too much. Please don't overwork yourself.
It's nothing, don't worry about it. Besides, our work just means more pay.
You know, Arya, Kotori, 5, and Ludwig. Well, what are you waiting for? Get a move on.
Well, I have to get going.
We'll be out of your way then. See ya, Tori.
Mm-hmm. Might see you around town later. Have fun.
I was absolutely not flirting with her.
Are you still hung up on that?
Whatever, let's go. Everyone, go on. You guys sound like you're on good terms.
Yeah, Tori's nice to me.
Sure seems like it. Never mind that. Hey, we've arrived. Is this Red Tulip Town?
Nope, we're not quite there yet. The town is a little bit ahead.
This is
the graveyard.
Thought we were in Red Tulip Town for a moment there. Guess. Sure, I'm glad Red Tulip isn't a graveyard after all. Right? Please tell me the town isn't a goddamn graveyard.
What are you talking about? Obviously, it is a graveyard. Graveyard of dead humans.
Huh?
Oh, not really. Counting like that. Just messing with you.
Wait. Oh, damn it. I see that I didn't give you enough credit. My goats have been perfectly gotten. Each and every single goat. Oh, how will I make a living now without goats to sell?
Are you a goat salesman in this convoluted, silly scenario of yours?
Of course I'd be one. But you know how much you can make just by merely selling a goat?
Well, I certainly don't believe I'd be in a possession of such knowledge. The answer is goddamn bank. You can make bank by selling a goat. Okay, I'll stop wasting your time with the imaginary goat market scenario.
You're quite possibly the silliest person I've ever met. It's a pretty high bar, you know.
I can't tell if there's a compliment, if that's a compliment or not. But let's just move on.
It's both and neither, all at once.
I don't think that's how it works.
That's
That's illogical. And are you hearing yourself, Arya? Gee, get a brain, young lady.
Well, I'll say it's illogical because I said so.
Oh, heck darn it. You win this round. Gotten my goats again. Can't argue with that logic. Goat market continues to plummet.
All right, enough with the goats, please.
Okay, fine, you silly goose. Typically the first things tourists see. A very nice first impression.
Not like there are that many tourists around in the first place. This is just a normal graveyard, nothing special. Most of the buried here are fallen. What?
Oh, hold on, Arya. 5, what's the matter?
Swing!
Oh,
Oh, that old swing?
Ludwig and Nina, check the swing. Morph. So, you want to go on the wooden swing?
Yes! 5 wants swing.
Time seems very happy. Seeing her this happy makes you yourself happy too. What an infectious, innocent laugh. Ludwig seems to be busy having fun too, as well as Arya? What is she doing over there? Whatever she's doing, doesn't exactly look fun. Ask if someone she knew. Well, of course it is. Spending time on a stranger's grave would be weird. Or perhaps it is someone close. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to ask. Go comfort Arya. Are you alright? Arya, are you alright? Sorry if I'm intruding or anything. I just wanted to check up on you.
Oh, Nino. Sorry, I didn't see you there.
It's alright. Is it someone you were close to?
Yeah. This is my mother's grave.
Oh. Offer your condolences. Nino, offer your condolences. Don't ask her too much. You just met. Sorry.
No, it's alright. It's been years, anyway.
Here lies the blind seer of the sacred content? Iria Elwyn.
Make sure to visit her grave and leave a few red tulips whenever I can. Before this small garden became a graveyard, he would take me for walks around here. It was very fun.
Sounds like it.
We both used to come here every day until... well...
Arya?
Until she died in the last war.
War?
Nino, what's wrong?
Oh. Boom.
Nino!
Arya. Panic.
Nino, please, can't you hear?
3, 8, 4, 4, 5.
Nino.
0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Do you remember? Nina. Well, do you remember?
Remember what? This doesn't feel right. Nothing feels right.
Someone who's gripping your shoulders, talking to you, shaking you. You Can't seem to focus on them anymore. Can't even hear them. Can barely formulate any thoughts right now. Remember everything that you didn't want to. What are you supposed to remember? Your home, your world, the war? It's all foggy details in your head. Scary, vague details of awful, awful memories. How would you even do that? You can't just force yourself to remember. At least, think that you can't. You sure as hell don't want to try to remember anymore anyways. You don't know. You don't know anything. And it is so frustratingly scary to be this lost. Starting to lose your vision of your surroundings. Can you hear me? Huh? It's best if you don't remember. Wait. Who's talking to you? Be brave. For you must face your own death. But get out. But you don't want to die. You might die once again. And again. Time after time. Again. But it's okay. Heroes die. But their legends live. Legends never die. The voice begins fading from your head. Your mind is filled with questions, hundreds, thousands, millions of them, but there's no sound anymore. Just silent. Oh God, are you dead? You still are feeling something. The feeling of fear. A dead person will not feel anything anymore. Realization slowly replaces your fear with hope. Maybe you can force yourself awake. Your Highness? Prince. Ah, there you are. Never takes any time for you to arrive. Lovely. I always wonder what intriguing little tricks you have up your sleeve. I mean, holy, didn't take you more than a minute to get here. Please. Hey, don't make that face at me. That's not cute at all. Ugh. Pardon the language, Your Highness. But would you kindly cut to the chase already? Impatient, aren't we? Why was I summoned? And why are those two here? You're no fun. I believe I'm justified in questioning what's out of the ordinary. Wait. Well, I'll grant your wish. Please take a seat. Nothing but a small request I've called you for. What happened last night? Slowly open your eyes. How long have you been asleep for? The last thing you remember was the distinct, horrible stench of smoke and a lot of running. Where are you now? What happened to you? Why does it smell like cake? So many questions. But the most important question of all presents itself now. Just what the hell are you looking at? You're starting to see triples. Ugh. You close your eyes and shake your head a little, letting out a small groan of pain. Your head feels like absolute chaos in your head. It's like your brain went out drinking all night, puked on the couch, and stepped in dog shit while running away from the cops because it committed some sort of felony, finally ending up naked with an insane hangover in jail the next morning. You clearly aren't exaggerating a single bit with this metaphor. But seriously, ouch. Just what is that asshole-ish thing above? It's emitting light directly into your eyes and worsening the headache now. Who the hell do you think you're messing with here? Going to figure out what the fuck that thing is, and what that delicious aroma around you is, and fuck them both up for making you hurt and hunger more, respectively. Try to focus on what you're looking at again to distract yourself from the pain. Getting a little clearer now. Oh. It's a fucking ceiling lamp. Great. Hey, wait. Where are you? Take this time to reflect on how weird names are. Arya is synonymous with song. Does she even sing? And then there's the little girl who's literally named the number 5. And your name means child in Spanish. Oh, so it's Niño. Descriptive until you grow out of it. This is a ridiculously long command suggestion. But who the hell are these people? Who are you talking about? Arya? Song? 5? Nino? What? Okay, well, you suddenly remember the last name is yours. Duh. You are Nino. Who are those other names supposed to be now? Whose bed are you on? Are you in someone else's bed? Nino. Ponder on why the picture frame on the nightstand is pointed in your direction. Okay, anyway, we'd rather not theorize about the mostly weird reasons you could be in someone else's bed right now. Quick, picture frame distraction, go! Whoever this bed belongs to must sleep every night looking at this, seeing as it is pointed towards this direction. Nino, what do you remember? Take a closer look at the frame. It seems to hold a family portrait of what you think is a mother and her daughter. It is heavily reminiscent of those old, outdated monochrome types of photographs. This must be a really old picture. That Arya? Oh, wait! Arya, Ludwig and 5. Now you remember. We're new friends. Some hours ago, you woke up in a dark forest, helped a monster kid, met up with a dog and the dog's owner, almost had a guard murder you, and then went to a graveyard and had a crazy dream and woke up here. You remember everything now. But wait, where is here? Where are you?
Nino, are you okay? No, you're awake.
I'm gonna switch back to Nino, because saying Nino over and over is gonna start confusing me. Who dares interrupt your inner confusion monologue? Nino, talk to Arya. Arya?
I'm glad you're awake.
Hey, am I in your bed?
Yep, but...
Oh, sorry for intruding in.
No, it's fine, really. It's no big deal. I don't mind. You seemed really tired, so I thought I'd let you get some rest.
Thanks for that.
And I thought of all that adventuring you must have made you insanely hungry. So I made us all some muffins.
Wait. Oh, food. Absolutely ravish the muffins. Holy shit.
You're probably wondering how you got here. I made Ludwig carry you along the way. We got some weird looks, but nobody really bothered enough to intrude and ask anything, thankfully. I wouldn't know what to say if anyone stopped me to question what I'm doing with an unconscious boy on a dog.
Yeah, sure, awkward. So about those muffins...
Oh, I almost forgot. The Kotori asked me something earlier. She said she wants to talk to you about something in private. I haven't the slightest clue as to what it might be, though.
Sure, I'll whatever. Anyway,
But I'm sure it's nothing bad. There's no need to be nervous. I mean, you don't look nervous, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I just want...
You know how intimidating Kotori is. She always looks angry, but deep down she's a nice person.
Arya, please.
Plus, my disguise fooled her earlier, so I'm sure it'll all go smoothly.
Arya!
What is it? Don't shout.
I give no shits about whomever. I'll do the thing. But first, the muffins. Arya Nino is frothing from the mouth due to those muffins. Prepare for muffin-based combat.
You're drooling. You also forgot the magic word.
Okay, fine. Sorry for shouting. Please, please, can I have just one muffin? Said the magic word twice. See? Well, no. What? Why not? I'm really hungry. Come on. Nobody can eat these muffins yet. Not yet. Not unless I prepared tea to go along with them. That is absolutely the most pointless thing I've heard today. It isn't pointless. Muffins go fabulously with a warm cup of tea in this chilly weather. If you know heart, Arya, I swear I haven't eaten in days. Okay, well, actually, to be honest, I don't actually know how long it's been. But the point is, it feels like days. You've waited for that long, then you can stand to wait for a few more minutes. It won't take me long to prepare us 3 fresh cups. Besides, it'll be like a fun little tea party for 5. Arya, people are starving. You cruel, cold-hearted murderer. There's absolutely no changing my mind. Eating muffins without tea is a sin. So just wait patiently for a little bit more, you doofus. You'll thank me later because the taste of muffins with a cup of tea is incredible. I'm doing you a favor here, and you just don't see it. Fine, you win. Disregard your pathetic numerous attempts at pleading. Disregarding your pathetic numerous attempts at pleading, Arya merely skips off to prepare the tea, leaving you in the dust with a growling stomach and an aching head. Absolutely ridiculous. This is so unfair. I guess you just have to put up with it. For the sake of Five's tea party. He deserves it after what she's been through. And also, you guess tea sounds pretty nice right about now. Speaking of 5, I wonder what she's up to. Check on 5. You stumble out of Arya's bed in quite a messy, drunken manner, which won't be illustrated for the sake of saving what little dignity you have left. And finally, you wobble over to where 5 is. Man, you should have slept some more. 5 looks like she's drawing something. Eat the drawing due to extreme hunger. Okay, sure, you're just going to stuff this piece of paper down the hatch. Get all nice and snug down there. Delicious, best meal of your goddamn life. You start eating a crayon too, because you're just that hungry. Oh yeah, shove that down your trap, you garbage boy, you disgusting person. Nothing in this world will survive your immense hunger. Truly, such you have cravings know no bounds. What a horrifying sight. Just kidding. No way in hell you'd do any of that. Although those colorful scented crayons are looking real slick. Like mandarin orange, blueberry pie, lemonade yellow, brownie brown, strawberry pink. You struggle to restrain yourself for a fraction of a second. The situation is not dire enough for crowd consumption. Not yet, you tell yourself. He's thinking about it. Oh, fuck. That's... Fuck. Oh my god. I love that. I love that so fucking much. Okay. Look and comment at the art. Hey, 5. What are you up to?
Feeling better?
Yeah, though insanely hungry, but I'll manage. What's that you've got there?
Arya gave 5 present. Present is crayons.
It's nice.
5 was drawing, waiting for Nino to wake up. 5 wants Nino to see drawings.
Nino, compliment 5's drawing. 5 shows you the first drawing she has, appears to be a drawing of a regular, fully grown golden flower. But that's strange. You're sure flyers only grow in the winged overworld and the human world. Briefly wonder how Five knows about them. But your thought is interrupted as she looks at you expectantly. You tell her that her drawing is very pretty. She grins and shows you the other drawing. Look at the art. It's a drawing of people you don't think you recognize. You try to think about who these people might be. You're again interrupted. This time by Five pulling away the drawing. Passes a clean piece of paper towards you and asks if you want to take a turn drawing with her. Say yes. Fucking bring it on! You dramatically make a swift grab for a stray blue crayon. It's time to show this cocky small child who's the true art master here. With the force of 1,000 burning suns multiplied by 100, you furiously etch your lines on the paper. Hot-blooded action music would be playing right now if this were a scene in one of your favorite anime shows, no doubt. You're already imagining it in your head. Soon enough, you slow down the sheer force you're pulling into your strokes, stopping your movement before the paper rips apart. Draw a muffin. You finished your masterpiece. This is the best fucking drawing anyone's ever done. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe that's just the rush in your fleeting artistic heart, making it seem good. But it's not like that bad, right? You guess you'll let Five be the judge. Realize you can't draw. Unfortunately, she's one tough crowd to please. Five nods in disapproval at your drawing. Okay, fine, maybe you'll admit it now. You suck at art. It's so hard. How does anyone do it? Ponder this deep question every day of your life. Surely the answer couldn't be something as simple as practice. Now could it? Art creation probably involves either witchcraft or corpses or portals to bewitching alien dimensions. You're 90% sure it involves at least one of those. Oh, well, you might not be an artist, but you know what would appeal to someone like Five. You're not giving up yet. Draw some scenes from the human world. May as well make it a full cultural exchange. You draw your earliest memory. Colorful garden from the human world. This is a good and respectful gesture of cultural exchange, but not really-ish. Double emphasis on colorful. You use every bright crayon you can get your hands on. These crayons are so bright, so loud, so annoying and piercing your eyeballs. You can't even keep your eyes on it. Perfect. Aww. As expected, Five loves your drawing. How predictable. She appears to be too dazzled by the bright, not really rainbow of colors to notice how shoddy the drawing is. Success. Nino, sniff. Is that tea? It is tea. More importantly, the muffins. Looks like Arya finally finished preparing everything. The aroma is irresistible. Sit at the table with Arya and take your share of tea and muffins. A nostalgic, home-like, comfortable mood sets as everyone busies themselves with treats. Kind of missed not feeling danger lurking from every corner around you. Safety sure is nice. This seems like the perfect time to ask Arya or Five about anything on your mind. What should you talk about, and with whom? Ask about Arya's life before she came to the monster world. Arya. Well, you see, didn't exactly come here from the human world. Okay. Hey, so I'm a little curious. I hope this isn't intruding on your business or anything, but I was wondering, how did you used to live before coming to this world? Well, I've always been living in the monster world with my family. I didn't really come here. It's always in this world. Huh? But how come? Monsters hate humans. There's no way you could just live with monsters like that.
Nino, what are you talking about? Did you know all of this already? Monsters and humans used to be able to live together. You know, before the war and all that?
War?
Hey, something is definitely wrong with you.
Hey, that's rude.
How could you suddenly not remember anything about the war, considering your previous reaction to it? Do you not have enough sleep?
Maybe not. Everything in my head feels fuzzy when I try to remember anything about it.
It's probably it. You're too fatigued to focus. I suppose I could help freshen up your memories as well as answer your questions then. It's a bit of a long history, but I'll try to summarize it as much as I can.
I'll be counting on you.
Okay, so listen closely.
Nino, listen attentively to the story, but be too hungry to have any strong reaction to it. Also, the tea is mediocre to say the least, but just act like you like it for Arya's sake. Okay.
Monsters and humans used to live without a divide between them. The two worlds naturally overlapped, and you could freely move from one to the other. Monsters and humans were on seemingly good terms, but they did not truly accept one another beneath the surface. Because of that, it was frowned upon to surround yourself with monsters if you're human, and vice versa. But it wasn't exactly disallowed. Many monsters and humans adapted to this lifestyle. My family was one of them. I was one of these. We settled in a humble, small village around here long ago.
Oh, really? How was life there? Would you have had a hard time because of the other monsters? Also, this tea is kind of bland. Sorry. Not that I don't like it, of course.
Oh, shush! Just ran out of sugar. Tastes better with the muffins.
Fine, whatever you say. Oh, sorry for interrupting. Please continue.
It's alright, as long as you're listening. So anyway, it was a comfortable life in a quiet place, away from the never-ending political disagreements between monsters and humans at the time. Although, like you said, it was indeed hard to be a human in a majorly monster-populated area. I never had any friends just because I was human, and sometimes the rest of the monsters' kids shunned me. But I wasn't lonely. I had my family with me.
Nino, was the war mostly fought physically with soldiers, or was magic involved? Who started it? How did it end? What was the goal?
Well, I guess I wasn't lonely until after the war. That was when the divide between the two worlds came to be. The divide ended the war because it made moving from one world to the other impossible to achieve. Not only that, but it trapped everyone inside with a strong dome barrier. I'm sure you know what the dome is, right?
Of course I do. It's a layer covering the sky. Wouldn't forget what I see every day, you know?
Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure.
Well, just keep going. I'm listening. Actually, wait, I have some questions. Was war fought physically? Was there magic?
Of course it was fought physically, with soldiers from both sides. But, magic? No, you big goof. Magic isn't real.
Hey, don't make fun of me. I'm just refreshing my memory. Yeah, totally.
Sure.
Something tells me you don't believe that.
You're just too silly sometimes.
Well, I have more questions. Who started the war and why?
You know, I don't know everything. Sure, the web of political disagreements between monsters and humans is something far too daunting for me to try and figure out.
Fine, that's fair, I guess.
So moving on.
Arya, this has defined the world's history.
Because of the death of the previous prince in the war, and this world nearly dying as a result of it, everyone was trapped and everything was left in shambles, until the new prince rebuilt it all. And then he made a promise to everyone inhabiting the new world. You will not be harmed again, were his exact words, but did not allow humans to be in the world anymore. No, he did not allow humans to be in the world anymore. In this world anymore. And this new rule is what defined this world's history. Every remaining human stuck in the monster world got eradicated. Even my own family. Thought I was a goner too, but my disguising ability came in handy. Thanks to it, I'm still surviving even now.
Really sorry to hear that. Must have been awful.
It's fine. Please don't be sorry. I really don't like seeing you
I really don't like seeing you sad like that, I guess. Sorry if that's a weird thing to say. Your face is the face of someone who should only be smiling. Okay, that was definitely rude. I'm sorry.
Nino, stop apologizing. Oh my gosh. I'm not sad. And it's just because I'm remembering tough times. But it's alright now, I promise. Because I'm not lonely anymore. I have Kotori, and now you and Five. Don't worry about it at all.
Well, if you say so. But you're sure it's really fine?
Yup. I would hate to make people worry about me, so please don't worry anymore. I guess I really darkened the mood a little.
No, it's fine. I'm the one who asked, not your fault.
Well, let's try and change the subject. Have anything else you want to ask about?
If there is the barrier, how did you cross over to the monster world? Also, ask what the dome is made out of. This is a bit specific, but you said that crossing between worlds is impossible because of the barrier. I started wondering how I crossed over here myself.
Oh, actually, at the time the divide was created, it was very strong. But as years went by, it started thinning out. There are rumors about multiple secret openings in it. You probably passed through one of them. Well, those rumors are nothing for certain, and that's the only explanation I can think of.
I see. I guess that's the most plausible. Okay, what is the barrier made of? And the dome?
It's not made of anything tangible. That makes sense.
Not really. I'm extremely confused now.
I'll try to explain it to the best of my ability. See, the barrier is made by a person's ability. When the previous monster prince died, the human warrior who killed him uses their powers. It created a divide between the worlds and the dome you see above you every day. Because they overexerted their power, our body couldn't handle it, and they died. Because the barrier is made out of their ability, it's never been affected by any means people have tried to break it with. The only thing that affects it is time. The barrier is slowly losing its effects, falling apart. Although it is an extremely slow process that could take decades.
That's interesting, and also a little terrifying. That everyone is trapped until the ability power is drained. Whoop.
I still can't believe you don't know any of this. I was so sure this would already be in history books and taught in schools in the human world. Like it is here.
No, I think it's just that I'm unable to remember everything. I'm sure I just need some time to recover. Being in this world is a real damn change of pace that I'm not used to. I hope this isn't too intrusive of a question. How did you meet Kotori? He's an interesting person, intimidating and scary, but interesting. Curious as to how you know her.
That's what everyone says. She's very mysterious, even though I'm her friend. I know next to nothing about her.
That sort of makes me anxious to talk about her. To talk to her about whatever she needs me for.
No, she's nice. Don't be anxious about her. You asked how I met her, didn't you? It's a fun tale. I'll probably find Kotori even more interesting after you hear it.
Okay, I'm all ears.
About 6 years ago, and I used my disguising powers for the first time, I escaped the human extermination period, and left my old town behind. I knew I had to move somewhere else other than where I used to live in. If anyone had seen me there, they would recognize me as human and my disguise cover would be blown. To fully blend in as a fellow non-suspicious monster, I had to act like one, in a place where nobody would know of the human me. So I prepared myself and made my way to a faraway village during the hours of darkness. Until that moment, I survived everything that came my way. Along my travels, I encountered troublesome things like highwaymen, thieves, and bandits, wild beasts, the list goes on. I was almost discovered as a human multiple times, even.
Oh, sheesh. Must have been hellish.
It was extremely heckish indeed. Don't swear in front of 5.
Oops.
But I survived it. I survived all of that. Barely. None of it could have prepared me. Nothing could have prepared me for the hardest trial to overcome. Filing legal papers.
What?
Be thankful you've never been through something like that.
Oh. Ads. Ads. While the ads go, I'm just writing a few things down. Don't mind me. Keeping that up. Refreshing the posts. Undo, repost, move back, open here, move here. Check this, close this. They're almost done. I might stop soon because I need to get food. There we go. Okay. And we're back, I believe. Alright.
Be thankful you've never been through something like that.
Refugee status, authorization ticket number, legal guardian, any criminal offense charges.
It's very nerve-wracking. The endless barrage of questions they ask you there. Carelessly, they intrude on your privacy and give you no time to collect your response. Just this one thing. This was the only thing left to overcome. So I finally have a safe life I dreamt of in a new town. But alas, dream as I want. I couldn't pull off any convincing acts to save my goddamn life. My specialty lies only in appearances.
Is it really that bad?
You know, I'm not exaggerating when I say none of the horrors I've seen compared to the utter look of suspicious disappointment from paralegal workers' eyes. And I've seen someone get their intestines pulled out once.
Oh my god. Media relatives, travel purposes, business, pleasure.
Felt like time stopped for the entirety of the questioning. I was so sure I'd already got my cover blown. I was already lacking plenty of legally required information, so getting sweaty and stuttery just served to make it all more suspicious. started fumbling my words, trying to say anything to raise a suspicion off me, till the paralegal questioned me give a final look of doubt. That's when I knew it was all over. I would be either rejected from entering the town and sent off with no place to live in, or reported to the authorities to get found out as human. I would be after either of those. Nothing other than highly probable death, caused by either harsh wilderness or harsh authority. But at that moment, Kotori interrupted the questioning. He just took the papers from the worker and said she would handle it. So he left for his break. I was expecting more heavy questioning, but Kotori just let me fill out some basic details like age, gender, date of birth, and what have you. It was like being saved by a literal angel. And ever since she helped me move into this town, we've been friends.
Wow, quite a story. Can't say you were wrong about piquing my interest earlier.
I told you so. It's kind of strange, but Kotori always seems to show up in the toughest of situations to change everything greatly. I'm really grateful to her to be your friend. And I'm sure it'll be easy for you to befriend her too.
Think so.
Yep. I mean, she's already tried to kill you, so there's basically no ice left to break between you two. It's nothing to worry about. Just roll with it. Ah, right. Is there anything more you wanted to ask?
Well, I was wondering. Ask, why do you have to be so seemingly do you have the seemingly magic healing ability? Why do I have the seemingly magic healing ability? My ability to heal wounds and scars in myself and others, and it really seems like magic. But magic isn't real, of course, so what is it exactly?
Lots of people's abilities seem magical, like take mine for example. But they aren't literal magic, they're just a manifestation. It's a strong manifestation of emotion and thought that comes deep from the person's soul, and it is tied to their existence. Abilities have confines and restrictions specific to them. The more you use your ability and experiment with it, the more you'll know about it. They might seem magical for a moment, but everything an ability does is explainable. My ability, for example, is just a trick on the eyes. People look at me while using it will just see my disguised appearance. But if you look in a mirror while disguised, you'll see your real self, because mirrors show reality, while my ability just muddles and obscures it for other people's eyes. It's like wearing an aura of distortion around you to trick people into seeing what you want them to see. Oh, that actually makes a good amount of sense. I completely thought your ability was something else. It's so magical. This kind of gets me wondering, why is my ability specifically healing? Why is yours specifically a mirage? I guess you're just not remembering again, are you?
I think so. Sorry, that's probably getting really annoying by now.
It's okay. I don't mind explaining. You see, every person will have a certain moment in their life where they feel an emotion very strongly. That moment is called an awakening. They would experience an emotion so intensely, forcing their souls to produce incredible energy. And that very moment is what describes the nature of their ability. Depending on that emotion you were feeling and what you were thinking, your soul awakens an ability to suit those factors. That's how it is with my ability. To sum it up, I was in a tough spot, feeling extreme distress, and all I could think of was, if only I were someone else. You must have had the moment in your life like that before, where all the factors led to your manifesting your healing ability. And I'm sure it seems like magic on the surface, only you should use it more to figure out what it is exactly.
See, an awakening. I don't remember anything like that, though. I can't think of any reasons I would want to have a healing touch at all. It's so uncool.
Hey, that's not true. I think it's helpful. Maybe a little lame, but very helpful.
Nah, I'd rather have, like, fire breathing or laser eyes.
That's too literal. You have to think about it practically, you know?
Flying. Flying is so cool.
You're not listening, are you?
Attempt to discuss Kotori's cuteness.
Something up?
Not at all, I just had a weird thought. Ignore me.
Okay.
You think this is about time. you think this is about time you stop chatting. Also time to stop thinking of weird things. You mean, why would you ever find someone who tried to kill you cute? Yeah, no way, you freak. Okay, so I'm getting a bit lightheaded, so I need to go get food. We'll pick it up on this page and continue on from there next time. And for now, we will find someone to raid. Who is online? Ooh. There's a couple peeps online. Couple really cool peeps. Let's raid in a good game. Good game's awesome. Can't be asked to type out the name. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. There we go. They're pretty cool. They're an awesome person. They play a lot of video games. Check them out and give them a follow if you like. But as always, thank you so much for being here, if indeed you still are. Tell the people you love that you love them. Give them a hug. I will see you all tomorrow for the last stream of this week, for a pretty casual gaming stream. We'll see what happens. But take care of yourselves, get some water, get some food, take your meds if you need to. Have a lovely rest of your day. And until next time, bye.